Hello, hello. I told you I'd be back. Well, the tidbits today is from the Love Notes, of course, and we're talking about faith because we've been talking about that. We've been talking about how to enrich it, and so we this to explain faith simply, it's in Hebrews 11:1, and like in past days, we talked about how to make our faith strong and how to enrich it. And so I said, well, what in the world is faith for people? I mean, do people really know what it really is? And simply spoken, Hebrews 11 states that faith is the belief in things we can't see. And because of our faith, we are hopeful. There it is. That's a simple version of what faith is from Hebrews 11:1. And so everyday story for me is, I do outreach and I have a lot of people coming through here bringing things, a lot of young people, older people, people delivering. And so I met this man and I said to him, I always minister to people when they come as often as I can. And I was telling him, I said, be faithful and keep staying strong and doing your job. You're doing fabulous. This is great. All the stuff you brought here and with your great smile and everything. And he said, well, I'm losing my faith. He said, I just don't have any faith anymore. I don't believe in anything anymore. He said, how could there be anything that's greater than we are if all this horrible stuff would be going on with prices and killings and all these terrible things are going on? And, I said, my goodness. So I'm just sharing with you a little bit about the kind of things that I've been trained in my institute to say to people, when they're going through that, when people have actually, when they've it's snowing here, just letting you know. So when they've lost their faith, and so the first thing was really to listen to him and listen to his pain. And so that's what you've got to do when people are losing their faith and they're just losing it. You can't be talking about, well, just believe in God, just believe something's going to happen. There'll be a plan. No, you can't go there because they've lost their faith. They're just shattered because of so much awful stuff happening for them. So the first thing is to really let them know that it's very normal and that it happens to you. It happens to me, it happens to everybody where things so shattering happen that we just wonder, oh my God, how could what can I do? You forget for a moment that you have faith and that everything's going to be okay, because of what scripture tells us. And so we got to listen to the pain of others. We have to listen to their pain. That helps them a lot, just to absorb some of that and listen to that and tell them about our struggle. I know I shared about how I lost my husband, I lost my mom and dad, and my kids are all grown up, and it all happened around the same time, everything. And it's moved me to where I am now. It wouldn't have happened that way, but so in other words, you got to kind of share with people that they got to look into what's going on and get strength from it, and then see many times about what's in it for them that brings about changes. There's things to learn by shattering situations that happen. And so, but we got to let them know that we've been through a lot and that we understand, and that faith doesn't mean you're going to have a perfect life. It does not. Just because you have faith doesn't mean your life's going to be perfect. And let them know how important it is to gain strength from this faith and to also see the meaning of what's going on. What's it all about? And always be there for them and continue to listen to their struggle. That's so important that they have someone that will listen to them in the moment when they actually trusted you enough to say that. So tidbit number 1 is listen to the pain and struggles of other people that are suffering and losing faith. And tidbit number 2, share our pain with them. And tidbit number 3, pray with them and let them know that you will continue to pray with them and for them, for them to find peace and that they will get restored. So that's my little tidbit today because it happened and I felt it was really important to share because I know it's happening to everybody because a lot's going on and will continue to go on because that's how life is. So glad to share with you. Please, during these times, eat healthy and do your stretching. Don't stop the good things that you do. Let them propel us to prayer and everything. And just keep loving and giving and being your best self. So it's tidbits from the Love Notes. I love ya. Alrighty. Be back soon.